Ditch Your Resolution Day is this week, and UFCFIT and UFC Gym are helping us all to stay motivated and to really recommit to those resolutions and not ditching them. And joining us now with more is UFC Gym CEO Adam Sedlak. Adam, hello, my friend. This comes at the lunch hour. Hopefully after this conversation, you have me convinced to not go for the burger and fries and instead go to the gym. How are you?
Reed, it's good to be here. Remember, the number one health enemy is procrastination. So today is the day, my friend.
Okay, I'm going to do that. I'm going to actually write it on a sticky note and put it on my dash. I believe in affirmations like that. Thank you. So
Okay.
Ditch Your Resolution Day is this week, which is when people typically give up on their resolutions. Why do you think people give up so easily? I shouldn't say people. Why do I give up so easily?
Well, listen, there's two different conversations. One's the last couple of years that we've been through, which have been very trying for most people. But listen, if you don't get results, it's hard to stay with anything. So people generally want to see immediate return, where when you talk about fitness, it's a lifestyle and it's about gradual progress to keep your motivation at a very, very high level.
So how do you stay motivated? How do you recommit? And, for me, when I miss out on a goal, it's easier the next day to miss out on the next day and the next day. How do you stay committed and just keep the coal warm in the fire, so to speak?
Well, Reed, there's 168 hours in the week. I'm not asking for 166 of those in the gym. What we're looking for is regular lifestyle, right? You got to think about it from a holistic point of view. Over at UFCFIT in Vegas, we try to have that perspective. So we have youth programming where you can bring your kids with you. So if you're very, very busy and you're all over town and you have your kids in your back seat, they can come train too. We've also provided nutritional classes and MMA conditioning-based classes. We even have recovery, because I know you like the cold, and so you can get into a recovery chamber and help freeze some of that fat away.
Okay, and especially during the hot months, that might be kind of nice. So tell us about the facilities and what is there when you walk through the doors to actually help us stay committed. I look at some of the things you offer, and I think variety is one of the keys to staying committed, not doing the same exercise every day.
Reed, you're right. Listen, the UFC athlete is the best conditioned athlete in the world, both physically and mentally. So what we did was we created 4 walls with how a UFC athlete trains, but you don't have to fight. It's about training like an athlete. And so we've been able to create these incredible dynamic facilities that has $1 million of equipment, that have nutritional services, that has cryo chambers and compression therapy, that has kids programming, basketball courts, swimming pools. They have everything, and it's all designed to help you find the best version of yourself. And the only way we can get you there is by you stepping in the doors and giving our world-class coaches the opportunity to work with you.
Really, I think what this is about is reclamation. It's no secret since the pandemic started, so many of us just feel like we've been dragged behind a truck in so many ways, especially mentally and emotionally. How do you see what you do, final question, as an act of reclamation and sort of reclaiming our lives and the vitality we need?
Reed, it's the biggest point you could possibly bring up. And again, it goes back to the last couple of years. Physically and mentally, we're just drained. And so it's all about the environment that you step into and your paradigm and how you look at this. Remember, the majority of diseases and all those challenges can be offset with a good immune system, with good activity. So I think the real important part here is just have reasonable goals, take one step forward, and let the gyms and the people inside the gyms help you participate in the incredible dynamic fitness communities that we have, both in the Centennial and Silverado locations out there in Las Vegas.
I love it. Look at the wall behind you. And as we close, tell my viewers what that mural says right there behind you. Without
challenge, there's no change. Let's go.
Let's go. All right. Thank you so much for joining us live. We appreciate it. Let's go.